Hello there everybody, my name is Fyodor and welcome to my reaction to Odd Taxi Season 1 Episode 1. Well, a little disclaimer, I've already seen the first 3 episodes of Odd Taxi, but since I didn't want to start at episode 4 and this is a good opportunity to, remember a few things that I might have forgotten since I watched the first 3 episodes, it's been a while, I wanted to start here again. So, yeah. Watch along if you want to, and without further ado, follow the link in the description to get to the reaction. Alright, very interesting episode. I remembered a lot of stuff that I have already forgotten and that I had not remembered initially. And I haven't even noticed some of the stuff I noticed this time around, so that helped. But first things first, you got a bunch of names. Or, I just remembered 4 of them, which is the taxi driver Odokawa, the ape gangster Dobu, gorilla doctor Goriki, ape janitor Kakihana. But then I think the, more important characters that we got in this episode were also the alpaca nurse, the guy that he had first in his taxi who was talking with him about all this viral stuff, and then of course the police brothers, which I guess the older one is going to be more in focus than the younger one. But anyway, yeah, the episode started, I guess, with, this overlook over every character in the show, I believe. But then, relatively quickly, it went into this talk about what's popular on the internet. Like wholesome stuff, but also the funny stuff. And how you can get popular on the internet yourself, which is very meta for me. And fills me with a lot of anxiety, I guess. But anyway, they had a good talk about, you don't even have to experience real funny stuff. You can fake it. Which is, in my mind, not a great thing. But if it gets you success, why wouldn't you do it? So, yeah. I guess that's that. I also liked, or was interested by the way that Odokawa thinks. Thinking about 5 answers and then picking the one that's least offensive, but then throwing it all out of the window because you got called out on it and then just insult your passenger. That was fun. Yes, the first police interaction as well, where he got stopped, he was asked about this Dobu guy, and then we don't know if he told the truth or not. I'm inclined to believe him because I believe he's the protagonist. He might be an unreliable narrator, but I like him, so I'm gonna believe him. As long as I don't get any reason to not believe him. And given that at the end of the episode we know that the SD card from the dashcam got given to the Dobu ape gangster, we can say with pretty much being sure that that cop is corrupt. Either that or Dobu is undercover, which I don't believe. Right, then the passenger got out, and immediately after, his post went viral because Dobu was in the frame, in the photo. So I guess that got into the news. Quite a coincidence, actually. And hey, if you didn't try to make a post up about that, I guess that wouldn't have made the news. and they wouldn't have found out the, you know, somewhat location at that time of that dude. So I guess it's a good thing that he tried to lie, at least there. But then, right, I forgot to take notes about Odokawa's talk in his apartment with either himself or the schoolgirl that's missing. There's no real way to know, which is kind of weird, I guess. But at least he's not, if she is there, he's apparently not keeping her there against her will, because he told her repeatedly that she could leave at any time. And I guess he doesn't have a problem with her staying there. But anyway, right after, he went to the doctor, and we got to know about his sleeping problems. That he does like meditation and inspirational stuff right before sleeping to get better, which I can relate to. I'm not sleeping very well in the last 2 months as well. And some of the stuff that's been helping me was meditation. And I don't meditate for minutes right before I go to sleep, but I do take 10 or 11 deep breaths with my eyes closed right before I lay down, which I think helps a little. At least it's kind of like a signal that I want to go to sleep, so listen to me, buddy. Yeah, they talked about the generation gap and how that's a load of crap, which I agree with. Even though the floppy disk saving symbol is going out of fashion, apparently, there's loads of games and other stuff that's replaced that at this point. But even people that never have seen or, you know, had a floppy disk know that the symbol is a floppy disk. So no, that's just bullshit. Yeah, right after the talk with his doctor, he actually ran into this police officer again. And now that I think about it, I think I might have caught that his name is Daimon. Something like that. Should probably write that down. Right, so let's just go with Daimon for the minute. For the moment. And yeah, very, very suspicious behavior. Like almost threatening Odokawa to, you know, open the door, because otherwise he would just bash it in. And then, you know, taking the SD card from the dash cam with the footage on where the missing schoolgirl might be on. Then just leaving and telling him not to go to the police, and otherwise he'll be shot. That's not cool. That's not at all cool. Yeah, after that we actually follow Goriki again to the pub, apparently, where Kagihana hangs out, and I think, was it a kangaroo? I think it was a kangaroo. Or a bunny. More kangaroo, I think, yeah. Where they talked about Odokawa again. And Kagihana's relationship problems, I guess is the best way to call it. Because he's a creepy 40-year-old that wants to get with teens. Yeah, was really cool. Definitely creepy. Yeah, Goriki asked them, since they are apparently Odokawa's friends, to get him to go to a bigger hospital, because apparently he doesn't have a solution for his sleeping problems. which, you know, I think is a good thing for a doctor to have some self-analyzing capability and to be like, yeah, I can't do anything, so go to the hospital. So points to Goriki for that insight into himself. Then not a lot of episode was left. We just saw the alpaca nurse get into the taxi with a little talk about generational gap crap. But I still don't think we had her name anyway. Yeah, so at the end of this episode, she's just sitting there. And I guess we'll continue on that drive in the next episode. But we still got that little teaser of Dobu and Daimon. I'm just gonna call him Daimon. Maybe if we get cleared up in the next few episodes. But I'll say Daimon regardless. We saw them exchanging the SD card and what I can only guess to be a bag of money with Dobu. So yeah, as I said, it screams corrupt cop to me, because with this much heat on Dobu, I don't think that he could be undercover. Like, his face in the media, like on a viral post even, and he's the prime suspect, so he couldn't be. But I guess it brings us to the end of this discussion, or the extended commentary bit. So if you enjoyed, come back to the next episode. I may have already set up a Patreon where you can actually go 1 week into the future, so a few episodes ahead on Odd Taxi and some other shows that I might react to in the future, and you can get there early and watch it even in full length if you enjoyed that. So yeah, see you next time, hopefully, and have a good one. Bye bye.